Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and I am going to do something that I hate doing today, and that is Inequality Sudoku. Akash Dulani, we featured him recently on the channel with a puzzle that he had sent us actually before his new book was out, but it is now out, and this one he sent us, I think it's from the new book. It's called Inequality Sudoku number 6, and in the book Akash has 300 handcrafted puzzles of all kinds of Sudokus, every kind of Sudoku that features in our apps, I think, and plenty others besides. Now, back in the dawn of variant Sudoku history, this puzzle appeared quite a lot, and I hated them with a passion. I cannot see what all these inequality signs in the grid are saying to me. I find it very hard to pick my way through them, but this is the puzzle that Akash has sent us to represent his book, so I'm going to put my own qualms aside. You may love this puzzle. I'd love to hear if people think this is a great puzzle, or if they agree with me that it's very fraying of the nerves. I don't know, we shall see. Anyway, of course, if you like Akash's variations, there's also all of our apps, which also contain handcrafted puzzles, 100 at a time. So you could buy those instead of his book, but we will give a link to all of those under the video, and also of course to Discord and to Patreon, where so many people are doing so well, completely outperforming my predictions of how many people would get through the Skunkworks Collective brilliant duality pack. So if you're on Patreon, check that out. There's also the collaborative solve, me and Simon working together. We do that sometimes to solve Zeta Maths vignettes, and that's brilliant. And yesterday we did a stream from the 500k puzzles app, and we will be doing another one of those shortly. So loads to see on the channel. You can see the VOD of that stream just in the ordinary channel, as well as a crossword Simon did this week. It's just loads going on, so do check it all out. But the first link under this video will be to this puzzle, and the rules are unbelievably simple. They're exactly what you'd expect. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That's 1 to 9 in every row, column and box, and each grid marking points like it's obviously greater than signs. So that cell, well, this cell is greater than that cell, which is greater than that cell, which is greater than that cell, which is greater than that cell. And there's a lot of those signs in 6 of the boxes and none of them in 3 of them. Anyway, those are the rules. Do check it out. I am going to restart my clock and start now. Let's get cracking. I don't know. I mean, I was going to say let's start in box 5 and then say no, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking. Let's start with that trail I found. That's like a long old thermo, isn't it? I mean, it is. So I'm going to fill in. Yeah, I'm going to fill in candidates because I don't really know how to do these. I think you probably have to be very clever and spot where minima and maxima have to be. Like, actually, in this box I'm in, all of the vertical connections are pointing upwards. That means 9 has to be in this group of cells, oops, and 1 has to be in these. Ah, well, we know where 1 is now then. It's here. Okay, well, maybe I'm not as bad at this as I thought. Anyway, that's just 1 digit, so let's not get overexcited, Mark. Now, what about these others? Oh, look, there's a little trail around here. Oh, it goes all the way. Look, if you start here, let me draw this with the old line tool, just because it's quite amusing to see it. If I started here, I think I'm drawing a line through continually descending numbers. There we go. So actually this box is all given, and I just didn't realize it at all until actually studying all the cells in it. That's what I find so hard about this. Okay, maybe there is something going on with the others. Look, I'm going to try this again. There's another line here. Yeah, it stops there on that occasion. Is this what's going on, or am I slightly over extrapolating. There's every chance of that, or more than slightly. Yeah, they all go the same way. What's happening here? Look, there's a 5-line. Yeah, no, this does it too. Forget those bits of the line, or let's take it down here. I think that must be. Yes, okay. Okay, Akash, I'm onto this. This is most unexpected. I don't think all inequality puzzles I've done have been like this. Can we do it? For some reason I'm assuming it's this box, and maybe what I've done is not getting the best out of the box. Well, I don't know. It is getting a lot out of it. So I'm going to pencil mark this because that's my name. So that, since that has two numbers smaller, it must be at least 3. Okay, that wasn't quite as wonderful as I thought it might be. That has to be less than 5, as does that one. This is more than both of two low numbers. This is lower than 6 though, so I don't know. This might help. Anyway, let's try and move this into other boxes. Yes. Let's see. Look, this one sees 258 761. It can't be 9 because there's a bigger number, so it is 3 or 4. So this is 3 or 2. This is 2 or 1. Actually, that sees a 3, and this must be 1. Okay. This has 4 numbers pointing out of it. I'm tempted to assume that means it's 9, but I think that would be rash. But where is 9 in the box? It's in one of those 3. Oh, it's either there or there. Okay, let's have a look at this cell. 167 above, 943 to the right. So it's 2, 8 or 5. It can't be 2, so it is 5 or 8. Now, if it was 5, this would be 4 or 3, which it can't be, and this would be 3 or 2, which it can't be. So that's 8. So 9 in the box now. Can't be, oh, still one of those two cells. I don't know which. Okay. But this is now smaller than 8. And oh, this can't be 2, 3 or 4. So 5 or 6 there, 6 or 7 here. This is smaller than all of these cells. 1, 2, 5, 8, 6, 7. It can't be 9. So that's 3 or 4, which is a pair. This is from 5, 6, 7 or 9. Must be 5 or 9. This is not 5. Can't be 6 because that would clash with that. So 7 or 9. And that's a chocolate teapot triple that isn't resolved. That's really irritating and surprising. Okay, fair enough. I didn't deserve a better result than that. Now, the trouble is I don't know much about this box. 943, these are from 5, 6, 7, 8. I do know that. 2, 1, 6, 7, 8. Right, what line can I draw up here? If I start there, the trouble is everything seems to end in the middle. Does that have to be smaller than every other cell? No, one could be there instead. Or, well, it can't be here because of 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's interesting. So this is at least 4, 5 or 6, let's say. 5, 6, 7 there. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. That is bigger than, and this can't be 4, 5 or 6. So that's 1, 2 or 3. Not. Now we have to find room for 9, 8 and 7 in these cells. Now I think that means this can't be 6 because then 9, 8 and 7 would have to be squeezed in those two. So that's not 7. Oh, there's a reason I dislike these puzzles. This can't be low, can it? It can't be 3, 2 or 1 because it's got to be bigger than that. So it must be 9, 8 or 7, and that's a triple. This is not 7. This is not 6. 9, 8, 7 triple there. These are both middly numbers and that's low. So we must have 2 low numbers in this sequence. So that's 3 or 2. That's 2 or 1. This is a middly one, 4, 5 and 6. Thank you to Simon for the concept of middly digits. This can't be 3. And now we know where 3 is in this box, weirdly. We can take it out of those cells. So this now can't be 4, this can't be 5, this can't be 6, this can't be 7. Oh, that's close to really getting a breakthrough. I've got this 4, 5, 6 triple. I can't really use the other bits and bobs there. Okay. Need to get this out of this box somehow. Look, that's 1 or 2. Just it sees all the other digits. So these are middly ones. There's no middly ones there or here. What does that mean? I don't know. There's 2 low digits here. They must be in these cells because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 looking at that, which is 9, 8 or 7. So now I've got a triple there, unsurprisingly. That sees that triple and 4, 5, 6. This one sees that triple and 9, 8, 7. So that's the 3rd middly digit. And this one must be high. One of those 2 is a 9 in this row, so that's not a 9. I just don't know. I don't think I'm going under. I have to attack this box, which I've been ignoring cruelly. Where is the long string here? It's probably those 5 cells. Let's mark them off as 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, full pencil marking. And that's where it stops because this can't be 7, 6 or 4. So that's good. Now, up here I've got 2 middly digits and 1 low. So here again, 2 low and 1 middly. These also come down here to there. So this is lower than 7 or 8, but in this column, yes, we need another high digit apart from those 2. Can't be there, so it's got to be here. 7, it's got to be. Right, now we're getting actual numbers. That feels quite good. This can't be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's 3 or 2. There's the 3 lows. These are middly, 6, 5 and 5, 4 are the possibilities. Now, that 7 has cleared out 7 from there. 8 can't be there. What's going on here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, quintuple. It is. So that's 1, 3 or 4. That's 2, 3 or 4. Is there anything else to be gleaned out of this? Yes, that must be a 1 because of the 2, 3 pair. So that's not a 1. What about this? Can't be 9 or 8. Right, that is good. So I'm just going to first of all mark it as almost anything else, but the only 9 in the box has to be here. The only 8 in the box has to be here. That must be right. Then unfortunately that can be 7, so I can stop there, but now this can't be 9, so we've got a 9 in this box. We're going to get a 9 in one of those 2 cells. Not afraid to start marking the other boxes as we've seen. I'm just missing something now, aren't I? What is it? I can't hear you. You're not loud enough. I'm sure I'm missing something badly. 1 or 2 there. Maybe it's here. 7 and 6. No, they're not confined to there. That can't, yes, it could be a 1. That has to be higher than both of those, so it can't be a 2. So 2 in the box is in one of those. That's quite interesting. That means 2 in this box is in one of those two. Don't need much more breakthrough, just one more I think at this point, and we should be home free. But what is it to be? 9, 4, 3, 8. We've got to get 1 and 2 along here, along with a 5, 6 or 7. There's probably some 03 has to be in one of those cells. That doesn't help over the other side. These ones are doing nothing for me. 7 has to be in one of those two. 8 has to be, 8 can't be there, so 8's in this column and it's here. Oh, there's a 4, 5 pair in the column, so that's 6, that's 7. Now this one's getting narrowed down a bit. 6 and 7, that's not 6, so there's only one place for 6 in box 1. That's not 6. The 4, 5 pair is still operating. That, we need a 9 somewhere. And then a number from 1, 2 or 3 in the middle. Maybe I should have kept going on actual low digits versus middly and so on, but got a bit tricky. I don't think this can be 4, can it? Because it's got 3 higher digits looking at it that can't all be 5. If that was 2, this would be 1. Now there's a 1, 2 pair. So these are all from 4, 5, 7, 9. That can't be 7. This can't be 5. That can't be 4 or 9. So it's part of a 5, 6, 7 triple. And 1, 2 go in those cells. And the 1, 2 here gives me a pair, which makes this a 3. That makes this a 2, this a 3. We can't have 3 in those. Oh, we can't have 1 in this. Is this really naked? 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 1. Why couldn't this be 6? Is there an actual reason, or is it just bad pencil marking? Oh, I've just worked out where 7 goes in this column. I'm not sure. I'm going to put 6 back in that. I think it might have been bad pencil marking. I'm taking 7 out of there. That's a 5, 6 pair. These are 2 and 4, and I can write them in. That's not a 2 now. 6, 3, 8, 2, 7, 4, 5. This is a 1, 9 pair, in fact. Ah, it's just all getting done by Sudoku. My old friend Sudoku. That's a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple. So 2 and 1 can go in. That's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 3. All the low digits. That is a 3 by Sudoku. That's a 4, therefore. Now I must be able to finish off the last few low digits. 1, 2, and a 3. Don't say it's impossible. It's not. I think that's all the 1, 2, 3s done, because this one's going to get done. Yes. There we go. And I think that's all the middle rows finished off as well. 6. Ooh, maybe it's not. A couple of 4, 5 pairs left. Fair enough. Nearly. One of those is a 6. That can't be a 4. So we need a 6 in this row as well. That doesn't look up and fix anything. 7 is looking into the corner. So we get an 8 there. Oh, look, we did get a 3 in this corner. I didn't notice it or sing to it at all. It's going to have to survive unloved. 6 in box 3. That's 4 or 5. That's 4, 5 or 8. Oh, come on, this must be done now. What am I still struggling around for? Well, I'm missing something big. 4, 5, 7 and 9. 7 has to be in one of these two cells. Oh look, there's a 9 looking at that cell. That does that whole useless as a chocolate teapot quadruple. fixes all of this stuff. We've got 4, 9, 8. Must be able to do 5 and 4 now. Let's nip over the other side. 5 and 4, 4 and 5, and it's just 4s and 5s to the finish. There we go. That is the solution to Akash's Inequality Sudoku. It's a very good puzzle, actually. I'm warming to them, I'll admit it. That wasn't awful. Maybe it's being able to solve it in the software rather than written on paper, which was more fun, or maybe it's just really beautifully human constructed. There is every chance that's the case. So not too bad today. Not one of the monsters that Simon's been having to do lately. Thank goodness. And a pleasure to mention Akash's book and to, as always, feature him on the channel. Hope to see you again soon tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.